Hello, and welcome to Secretbinarymillionaires.com. Congratulations for reaching our successful society. This invitation must have been sent to you by someone who trusts you with this sensitive information. Have you heard about those people making crazy money online? Those making between $326 to $678 a day. That equals to something like $15,000 a month. Does that make you jealous? Do you feel a bit of envy? Have you always wondered how people are bringing in thousands of dollars online without exactly knowing how they're doing it? Well, like most things, the answer is pretty simple, if you know how to ask the right question. Because, let's be honest, as much as there are scams, fake promises, and much more online nowadays, however, there are also plenty of people who are making big money legally and with a lot of room for expansion. How do you start winning today with no strings attached? How can you earn $646 or more a day without lifting a finger? Well, these are questions you need to be asking yourself. And if you're feeling jealous that people are earning such amounts while sitting at the pool, in comparison, you're working 9 to 5 and are not earning what you should be.
Hey Brian, this is Danny. I owe you a huge thank you after convincing me to join Secretbinarymillionaires.com a few months ago. I remember laughing out loud when I first heard about the amounts that could be made and instantly dismissed it. But then I really thought about it and signed up, and I haven't looked back since. Well, I'm eating my words now, and alongside my gratitude, I owe you a huge apology for that. I use Secretbinarymillionaires.com to make over $7,000 in 1 month. $7,132 to be exact. I make more money now from home in just a few hours a week than I do on my job. And now I go to work for just the fun of it and enjoy the double income. I cannot stress enough how happy I am that I followed my gut instinct after all. Thank you again so much. And especially a big thank you for my kids who no longer have to worry about going to college. You're the best, Brian.
Hi Brian, it's Natasha here reporting back to you after using the Secret Binary Millionaire software for 1 month. Wow, I have no words. I cannot believe I've made this much in just a month. Let me just say it out loud for you. $12,843. That's $12,843 Can you believe that? Well, of course you can, but I still can't. You have no idea how much of a difference that you've made in my life. I don't even know how to say thank you enough. I needed a way to earn extra income, and wow, you and the other members were so generous to let me participate with the Secret Binary Millionaires group. And I'm not sure about you, but you can catch me in a 5-star resort in Cancun, Mexico next week. If you decide to join, drinks will be on me. Thanks again.
Hey Brian, I cannot tell you how much my life has changed since I was allowed in to sit behind my computer and watch the trades come in. My initial investment has doubled so many times, I've stopped counting. And that's all down to you and the people at Secretbinarymillionaires.com. I made $6,890 last month, and the reason that's so low is because I withdrew a large part of my winnings. Yeah, I know if I'd invested more, I would have got more. But therefore, I just managed to surprise my wife with a lovely necklace. Thank you again so much for making this dream possible. I would have never expected it. Again, sincerely yours, Chris.
Then maybe it's time for you to follow their lead and start making the first steps into improving your current circumstances. Now, what I'm going to tell you is not groundbreaking. It isn't illegal. It is just a difference between those who are raking the money in and those who are stuck in the rat race of life instead. The great news is, it's never too late to break free and start making enough money to take your friends and family on a holiday they will never forget. Actually, maybe make the first of many amazing holidays which you'll never forget. Because let's be honest, if you have earned several thousand in just a few months, the world is your oyster, and any location you want to visit is just a click away. Just look at me. I'm now making more than I ever thought was possible. What if I told you I've already made $3,150 today? And I'll probably make the same tomorrow, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. Oh, I might have forgot to mention, this is all completely free, like 100% free. You're not giving me anything at all. That's right, you heard correctly, this is free. That is why you don't see any buttons on this page prompting you to hand over your credit card details or anything. So by now, I hope you're shouting at your computer screen asking me to reveal how I've managed this. Well, let me tell you about myself and how I transformed myself from scraping the bottom of the barrel to driving a Lamborghini. Maybe you're wondering why I'm telling you this. Well, we have been exceptionally fortunate. We really have. But I still remember clearly what it was like to have completely nothing. I remember struggling to provide for my family. I remember when I had to ask friends to pick up the tab at the bar. I know how it feels, honestly. The world is moving at a really fast pace, but if it can happen to me, it can happen to anyone. I mean, the economy is not what it used to be, and I know that there are people out there going through what I've been through, or know exactly how it feels like. However, one day I was incredibly lucky. My life changed within hours. I was offered a once-in-a-lifetime chance to break free, to pay off any outstanding debts within weeks, to be comfortably in the green with the bank after 2 to 3 months. See, I was offered access to the incredible technology that can generate profits of an average of $62,762 every day. This is the same private group that already has created 67 millionaires. Yes, that's right. In our exclusive and private group, we've helped over 150 people become millionaires. And recently, we celebrated multi-millionaire number 67. Can you even imagine being a multi-millionaire? Imagine what you would do if you had that money. What would be the first thing you would do? Upgrade your car? Pay off your mortgage? Take your significant other out to a nice meal? Quit your job? I am sure the answers are endless, but trust me, I know the feeling. Suddenly, everything becomes a possibility. And that feeling, trust me, it is amazing. The world is lifted off your shoulders, forever. So do you want to be a part of this exclusive group? Well, it's incredibly simple to join. All you have to do is enter your details in the provided fields, and you've already completed the first step. I will let you know exactly how we do it when you sign up. Our secret is too valuable, and we all enjoy raking in obscene amounts of cash to tell you now. The second step is to start imagining what you're going to do with your first $10,000 that you will earn within a matter of days. But I do want you to do one thing. I want you to remember this day. Mark it in red in your calendar for the next few years, because this day will become more important than your birthday, your anniversary, or any other day in your life. You will look back to this day in 3 months, in a half a year, in 20 years, and thank your lucky stars that this opportunity came your way. Because this will be the day when your life changed. This is the day when you decide to punch in the golden ticket and start the trip of your lifetime. The trip towards wealth, financial freedom, happiness, and luxury good. Of course, these things are not always interlinked, but they do have an amazing correlation with each other. You can trust me 100% on that. How do we achieve this level of wealth? It's simple. Like, really simple. Simple enough for a child to do it, honestly. But it is about trust. You have to trust that the system we use works. After seeing it work for me, I have absolutely zero qualms about it, but I understand why people are skeptical about it. We have all been burnt before. We have all thought that we finally got our hands on something golden, only to realize it was a cheap replica. But numbers like this are not fabricated. How could they be? This actually works. You will never believe the look on my face when I logged into my online banking a month after starting. I nearly fell off my chair. Well, I actually did fall off my chair. I had transferred some money, and I was just waiting for the hook, some extra surcharge, something to happen which would leave me there, bitter and disappointed, and with that terrible feeling of annoyance deep in your stomach. But it never came. And when I transferred another $15,700 from my account, also nothing. Month after month I withdrew, expecting at some point that some barrier would appear, or some letter would appear, but they simply didn't. The only people who were surprised was my friends and family, who were suddenly being invited to fancy restaurants, a 5-star weekend resort, a stunning necklace for my lovely wife. Do you want this? Do you want to be earning between $439 to $678 a day? That equals to something around $15 to $19K a month. Just imagine how happy you'll be when this time next month, you cash your first check for several $1,000s. Just take a second and revel in that moment that you'll be experiencing. So don't hesitate. Grab life by the horns, lay the foundation for a better life to be enjoyed by yourself and your family. You are currently enjoying a unique chance to gain access to this group, because once we've absorbed a few more members into our highly secure area, these doors will shut forever. I cannot do more for you now. I've told you everything you need to know. In the next page, I will reveal all. Now the choice is in your hands to make decisions of your own. Will you choose to turn your life around for free, or let this once-in-a-lifetime chance slip away?